Nobody knew that COVID is coming. Nobody knew that the great, global financial crisis was about to happen or about to break out. Or nobody knew about this war. All the events that I can think of, which had a big short-term impact on the market, that was something which could not be foreseen, which cannot be visualized. It was hard to predict.
Hello, wish you all a very happy new year. Welcome to the first episode of Investors Hangout in 2023. This weekly interaction to help you learn and understand savings and investment issues is brought to you by Aditya Birla Sun Life Mutual Fund and Value Research. Now, crossing the 62,000 mark in 2022, Sensex peaked a new high. But what will happen now? Will it continue its upward trajectory or will it tumble? What should be your strategy? Where should you invest in 2023? With so many predictions going around, it's obvious, it's natural for you to feel anxious and worried and, seek answers to all these questions. But don't you worry, today we'll try and answer all of them. Stay tuned.
Happy New Year, and I have some great news for you. Great news is that in 2023, the market will make a big comeback and it will be somewhere around 70,000 by middle of the year. Domestic technology companies, they will lead the rally. They will actually drive the market. Nasdaq will not make a big comeback for a while. RBI will start the whole, rate cut cycle. All in all, it's going to be a great year. This is what everybody wants to listen at the beginning of the year, and some prediction and a precise prediction. Don't go by anything that I have said so far. It is all a bunch of lies. I just made it up. I can't do it and nobody else can. I'm in the business of looking at markets, looking at mutual funds, met number of managements of a company. And people are generally aware of the broad direction, but nobody knows precisely. And some of the biggest surprise that comes our way, it cannot be predicted. Nobody knew that COVID is coming. Nobody knew that the great, global financial crisis was about to happen or about to break out. Or nobody knew about this war. All the events that I can think of, which had a big short-term impact on the market, that was something which could not be foreseen, which cannot be visualized. It was hard to predict. And so I think, get off this idea that somebody can do it. Don't look for the astrologer. Don't look for the person who is trying to guess it. It's a nice entertainment, nothing beyond that. I haven't come across in the last 20 years or 30 years ever since I started looking at mutual funds closely. Anybody who has been right with precision consistently about the market, even about the companies, even about the few companies which some fund managers were responsible for, where they had invested all the money, they were not right. They were right in a general sense over a longer time period, but with precision, what will happen in second quarter, what will happen in first quarter, what will happen generally in this year. Many of the fund managers I've come across, they have been able to put it right in terms of that this company has the potential, this company will do exceptionally well. But when, nobody knows, and that is what we are grappling with. We don't know, and I think it is very important to develop a framework, build in your own plan that you don't know. It will happen. If something will happen, it will happen in some foreseeable future. But if you are trying to really pin down on that date, don't base your plans based on that. You will be disappointed. You should have an investment strategy that would have been right even in something like 2011 or 2001, and it should be just as good in 2023. You need to really set your principles, and those principles are even at the cost of sounding very repetitive. Hangout after hangout, I keep saying it. Invest your long-term money, diversify, invest regularly. Don't stop your investment. Don't get carried by the noise that you will, beginning of 2023 or, war. We have got, surprises all the time, whether it be on the direction of the market or the outlook of the market, on the interest rates. So You can't predict it. So don't base anything based on this. Develop your own plan, and that is something where you will. So you are basically banking on things which you can predict. You know about your job. You know about the stability of your job or the work that you are doing, or your profession. How dependable is your income? How consistent it is, what is the growth potential of your income. That is something which you know best. Even if you are pessimistic or even if you are optimistic, you will be somewhere in the range. You will not be way off the mark. So predict those things. You know when you need the money 10 years from now, 15 years from now, 7 years from now, and you will be generally right. Those are the things which are very material. And if you base your plan based on this, you will not go wrong, and your plan will be valid for all times to come. 2022 was full of surprises, whether it be technology stocks or whether it be the Nasdaq 100 or whether it be crypto. And where we started from, in the beginning of 2022 was there was all enthusiasm about crypto. And by end of 2022, one of the biggest person or the big player in the business is in jail. All kind of fraudulent story. So it is actually a reminder. There are two cardinal rules which no investor should ever forget. One is that something is too good to be true. It is unlikely to be true. Many a times we just forget this. We think that this time it's going to be different. This time it is going to be true. And only for you. It never happens like that. If ever it happens, you will get sucked into it again because you will be believing in it with greater force with all your friends and relatives and everything. Second is that never get into a territory which you don't understand. So if you can't really figure out that how it works, that is the symptom, that is the signal that you don't understand. Many people just take it. If you are watching prices going up very intently, that doesn't mean you understand anything. Why is the price going up? Why is the price going down? What is the worth of it? What is the intrinsic value of it? Why people buy it? If you don't get answer to these questions, or you can understand it fully, don't get into this. This is where you will lose your capital. This is not where you will actually have losses, cyclical losses or temporary losses. This is a place where you will actually lose your capital and you will not know where it is gone.
That's all we have for you in today's episode. Here's wishing a very happy new year to you once again. You keep watching this space for more information. We'll keep getting such videos for you to help you in your financial journey. If you like the show, do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Take care. Bye for now.